doing the math. Welcome everyone to Mosaic Monster, your host on the song channel of Foul. Damn.
Trying to remember my name.
Alright, here's a hint. You're named after a knight that was in King Arthur.
Lancelot.
Wrong one.
Tristan, everyone. Along with my guest.
Maya.
Nonetheless, we are here at you, coming at you.
Your face.
Yes, I do mean coming at you.
Ew.
Oh, that was terrible. I deserve it. From multiple locations, as we usually are, because I don't think we'll ever actually come to you from any other location that is the same location. Hopefully someday.
The internet.
It is called the internet. Welcome to the internet, let me be your guide.
You're just like Virgil. Like a person who's like, hi. You're like this over-encumbering demon kind of thing. Let me take you in. You lead it to like all dark sides of the internet.
Now, you know what would be pretty fantastic? If, for some reason, when I died, I ended up going to hell, if hell is actually a thing, and I'm just sitting there, after Minos judges me, then I just have some demon approach me and be like, let me show you the world. And I'm just like, great, it's a complete Disney musical. That's fantastic.
That's the whole, actually, I wonder if you...
I actually think I was wrong. I don't think that is actually the first line of the song. Maya, do you know the first line of that song?
I think it's I can show you the world.
It's I can show you the world. Whoops. I can show you the world.
Go.
Do 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 do.
Copyright infringement.
Tell me, princess, when did you last let your heart decide a whole new world? Okay, I'm stopping. I'm sorry. I got into a little moment there.
He's crying. His inner artist was ruined.
No, I'm not crying. If anything, like, I can do a lot of, like, different childhood songs. Like, El Dorado, for example, I can definitely do that shit.
El Dorado.
If you've never seen The Road to El Dorado?
I have not seen... the movie, the little animated film, I think I've had. I'm not quite sure. Maybe a while back when I was a wee lad.
It's honestly my favorite movie of all fucking time. I can quote, like, majority of that fucking movie.
And he has.
And I have. In fact, I actually think, if I'm correct, and correct me if I'm wrong, Maya, because drinking might have made me slightly wrong in this. Favorite scene is probably where Tulio and Miguel, the two con men who end up on this island, they finally get to shore after escaping from a Spanish galleon. And they're fucking freaking out and whatnot. And Miguel takes out the map and he starts seeing, like, all these signs that are imprinted on the map. And fairly certain the line is, the rock, the whistling stream, we've done it! You said it was possible, and it is! It really is! The map to El Dorado! You've been drinking the seawater, haven't you? Oh, come on! I'm not coming on! I wouldn't set foot in that jungle if you gave me 1,000,000 pesetas! How about 100 million? Come again? Well, I just thought, you know, El Dorado being the city of gold, temples, rocks, entire buildings where you can pluck gold from the very walls, but you don't want to go, so why don't we just go back into the boat and row back to Spain? After all, it worked so well last time. Wait, new plan. We find the city of gold, we take the gold, and then we row back to Spain, and buy Spain!
The problem is, how will they contact Spain?
By going back?
Well, I mean, it's El Dorado. You see, that's the part I get lost at, because if it's El Dorado, and it's some island, and it has all these... It's a city of gold.
It was actually a South American city.
Exactly. So
they were
all the way down there. How are they going to get back to Spain?
Well, actually, they had them build a boat in... What was it? I think originally the offer... Well, I think originally the offer was 2 weeks, and then they decided to try and go to the High Priest and say, I wonder how long Zarko Khan could do it. Usually building a boat of this size would take 2 weeks, but for the gods, 3 days. 3 days sounds good to me. What do you think, Miguel? Sounds good to me, too. And I really know this movie way too well.
Yes.
So, Tris, how many weekends have you spent watching it?
Enough.
Good enough for me.
Just enough. It's probably one of my favorite movies ever made. It is fantastic.
Everyone does that to their favorite movies, man. Even I've watched Spaceballs about 1,000 times. I can quote the movie like the back of my hand.
Actually, you reminded me of something. On a couple of weekends ago when I was working in my unit, someone had the papers all screwed up that they were working with. I think they were maps, actually. And they were like, "God damn it!" And someone else said, "What is it?" And they said, "We've been jammed. We've lost." And then they paused, and I said, "We've lost the sweeps, the creeps, and the bleeps."
The what, and the what? The bleeps. Beep, beep. It starts doing the sound effect.
The creeps.
And sweeps.
We've been jammed. Strawberry.
And not an ordinary jam. Strawberry jam.
Only one man would be bold enough to use strawberry. Lone Star.
I just
fucking love that movie.
They throw a gigantic jar of jam at them.
I love it.
Those who have not seen that movie, any movie that we talk about, you have to watch it. It's the most... Ugh.
It is a fantastic movie.
I just love the ending where... My favorite scene is where they're trying to scramble from the spaceship, and they get to the console, and they open it, and it says, escape pod, or cancel shutdown, I think it was, is out of order. And moment it says, even in the future, nothing works.
I think my favorite part was, what's your name? Asshole, sir. Major asshole. Really? Is anybody else an asshole here? And everyone fucking raises their hand. And he's like, I knew it.
Assholes.
What a great fucking movie. I never thought that we were doing this in which we actually discuss movies.
Oh, we can, you know this show, Tris. We discuss everything and anything.
Killjoy.
Killjoy, damn.
I was actually just calling my Killjoy because I offered her a bit of my beer and she's like, no.
Move to the side.
So, as a lot of people say, apparently I'm a very bad influence.
Well, to our viewers who don't talk, we shall ask the mutes.
I don't think I'm a bad influence. Am I a bad influence, Maya?
I can be.
I can be, okay.
Not always, but sometimes.
Fair enough. I'm a terrible human being.
Wait, what?
Apparently I'm a bad influence. I don't know if you actually heard what Maya said.
He said times. But, I don't see it as a bad influence. Maybe the drinking and smoking is not that bad. I mean, everyone practically does it.
Well, I mean, everyone has their own vice, right? So it's either this or I start doing shrooms.
And you have panic attacks, so that's going to be the hysterical part of it.
Why would you not suggest I do shrooms, Maya?
Because
There's nothing... The most that can happen to him is he has a heart attack from the hallucinations he sees. If he does it right.
I actually have a feeling that me on any sort of hallucinogen would probably mean, like, the end of days.
Ah, man, you just can't think anything bad of it. You can't... It's kind of...
See, I have that thing where I subconsciously think of bad things, so... I mean, to quote Ross from Game Grumps, it's, I open my mouth and then things bad happen.
Well, have you ever played a game and you said, "Oh, I lost the cops"? Oh shit, never mind. Bumps into a cop car.
I've had situations that are similar.
Exactly. See.
I've had situations that are similar. Actually, I've noticed something about GTA that a lot of people don't know, which is if you're barreling down the road in a stolen car, let's say, and the cops are chasing you, if you get out of the car and just go into a parked car, and then you drive to another location and then just park the car in a line of parked cars, the cops will sometimes just go right past you. Because they're not looking for that car.
Exactly.
So it is actually a pretty realistic. What's the word I'm thinking of?
I have my own theory on these cops in LSP in Los Santos. All right, so this is what happened. Now, since there was a lot of crime, they have rookies, right?
Yep.
And since you play with a bunch of people, they're like, go after these dumbass criminals, and they're like, okay, and they're shot up on bullshit testosterone, and they drive down the street ramming into you because they don't know any better. They don't know how to stop a car.
That's a good point. Also, I hate to cut you off here, but I did actually notice something about GTA 5 which actually bothers me.
Which is?
In one of the promotion arts, you have a female cop arresting this very attractive woman. And throughout the entire game, you never see one female cop.
Not even the sign at the LSPD station where you get the armored truck, there's only 2 male cops there.
Yeah, but you never, ever see a female cop in Los Santos. Or even in Liberty City.
You see one in Vice City, though.
What?
Never mind, it was a stupid joke.
You do realize that Vice City is Los Santos.
No, I thought I saw it somewhere else.
No, actually, I'm fairly certain that Los Santos and Vice City are the same place.
I always thought San Andreas and Los Santos were the same place.
Oh, right, that's what I'm thinking of. Oops.
Kind of makes no sense, because I looked at a map of San Andreas and I looked at a map of Los Santos, and I'm like, what the fuck happened here?
If anything, it was just the programmers just trying to kick things up.
Hey, if they could just say in the game, like, oh, there's a terraforming thing, whatever, no one's gonna pay attention.
Yeah, well, if anything, they do actually reference past games.
They do. Like when you're driving with Trevor and Ron into Los Santos, and Ron says, it's still San Andreas, and Trevor's like, hell yeah!
Well, actually, there's another reference they make to GTA 4.
There's a lot of references to that.
Not all that many, actually. One reference I can think of is when Michael is talking to Lester, and he's like, so are there any other criminals that are still on the board? And Lester eventually says there was one guy, an Eastern European, who was in Liberty City, made a name for himself, and then just went quiet. And it's very logical that that assumption would be that it's Niko Bellic.
It is. There are 3 references, actually.
There are 3 references to
Niko?
There are
4, but you named one of them, so there are 3 left. I will name all 3 of them.
Okay.
I'm an Easter egg hunter, so... One mission, if you get Packy, while I was playing as Trevor...
I don't have Packy. I never got him, so...
Alright, if you play as Trevor, you'll see a store hold up, and if you pick up the 2 guys, one of them, they'll talk about this great heist. Packy was from Liberty City.
Yeah,
and
he worked with Niko on bank robbery.
Exactly. And if you do with him on one of the missions where you 2 go to, where you rob a bank, and then they come out in the armored stuff, he talks about, in the van, about his first heist there, and he portrays himself as the big guy when Niko Bellic, I assume, was the hero of the situation.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's another one, right, where there's a hit. Now, it can happen any time, but whenever Jimmy, or whatever the kid's name of Michael's on the computer.
Yeah, Jimmy, and he has a Life Invader page open. It's Niko Bellic's page.
Exactly, and there's one more. Now this has like this underground latch, right, deep underwater in Los Santos. You have to find it. I don't know where it is. Don't ask me. Pacific Ocean. It's pretty vague, but whatever. So once you go in it, and it's in Morse code, and now some people have cracked this Morse code, and the Morse code states, "Hey, how come you never call? We should go bowling sometime," something like that. You earn a brownie point if you can name that character.
That's Roman Bellic.
You earn a brownie point.
Sure, reminds me. I saw a really hilarious Twitter, or it was either Twitter or Tumblr. It was one of the two. This guy was playing GTA 4, and he was sitting in the room with his girlfriend at the time, and then his phone rang. So he went to the other room to answer the phone, and when he got off the phone, he heard his girlfriend in the other room moaning profusely. And he was like, what the fuck's going on in my room? So he walked back into the room, and his exact comment was, Roman was calling. Yeah, for you, Maya, since you probably wouldn't know, generally, whenever the cell phone rings in GTA 4, the controller vibrates profusely. So, that is why.
And Roman always wants to go bowling.
And Roman always wants to go bowling.
Dude, 4 references. I mean, there's one more. It's not really a reference.
Excuse me.
If you go to like I think it's like a hemp shop in Midtown.
Yeah.
Around the Vinewood, the Rockford area. You go there. There's gonna be like this sign, right? It's gonna say Los Santos, Liberty City, Vice City. On it. It's gonna be in small text, so you gotta use a sniper scope to see it.
Oh, okay.
But I don't count as a reference because, you know.
Not really. I actually really would have loved to see Little Jacob again.
Little J.
Excuse me.
Excused.
Excuse me again.
Are we having a burping contest I'm not aware of?
No, it's just alcohol.
Yeah.
No, Little Jacob is one of the party members that you get in GTA 4. He's a Rastafarian stoner who, quite literally, if you don't have the subtitles on, it's impossible to understand him. Because he's speaking there's a certain slang that comes from Jamaica, which is English but kind of not.
I think I'm probably gonna get confused. Because I think they speak like this mix of Ethiopian, Jamaican, and then well, not Jamaican, but Ethiopian and English.
I'm thinking no. I'm thinking of like a specific slang.
Yeah, it's a combo of those two.
Oh my fucking god!
Come from Ethiopia.
This is gonna fucking drive me crazy. I have to look this up.
Look it up.
I'm sorry for anyone that's hearing my typing. Rastafarian slang. Name.
The Blue Ark of the Covenant.
Okay, maybe this will help me out a little bit. I hope it'll help me out. The fuck is it called? No, you're not fucking. No, you're not helping me. You're just being a fucking asshole. Patois, that's it.
What?
The slang is called patois.
Patois.
Yeah.
I must learn patois so no one can understand me.
Well.
Come on, spit it out.
There are a lot of different slang terms that I just found out. Like, for example, dangerous or violent would be alias. Agony would be the sensations felt during sex. Babylon, the corrupt establishment / the system, church and state, the police or a policeman. Bad would be good or great.
Oh, like the opposite. Ha ha ha.
It kind of seems like it's kind of the opposite. I don't know. Bakra apparently is white slave master.
Bakra?
Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, I guess I don't know.
Alright, so, Chris, if someone says you're bad, you can do thank you for speaking patois.
Actually, if anything, I generally counter a lot of insults with things like that. Like, when I was, sorry about that, I had to light my cigar again. They kind of burn out quickly. Yeah, when I was in high school, if ever one of my female friends would very jokingly say, fuck you, my response was generally, oh, you'd love to.
Actually, that's what you would get along with my friend Carlos. who I call Farlos for shits and giggles. But one of the things was
I probably wouldn't because I don't trust people named Carlos just out of principle.
oh, don't worry about it. He's a cool guy.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
Oh, he's a cool guy. He secretly smells drugs. No.
I wouldn't be surprised.
No, I'm fucking with you.
I know.
No, he told me one thing. Every time when someone says "fuck you" to him, he always says, "You would like that, wouldn't you?"
I used to say that one too.
See? And he would say it to people who would just say it blatantly, and it was just hysterical how it would always happen to him. And he would just be so calm about it. He wouldn't change his tone to it. Like, well, you like it, don't you? Anyway, we have 9 minutes left.
Oh dear God, do we?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I forgot how fast these things went, man.
No, if anything, it's A, I forgot how fast they went, B, I forgot how fast they went, I'm drunk, and C, my stomach has pretty much opened its own circus in the past 5 minutes.
You just opened a circus in the past 5 minutes?
Yeah, I did. It's pretty awesome. It features Boba the Clown and Gamushimish the Dancing Bear. And aside from that, we also have Ferowitz, the giraffe who can talk.
I don't know.
And lastly, we also have the new and presenting, what's his name again? Gilgamesh, Gilgamesh, the talking dancing monkey.
Why?
Because why not?
Bad point. Bad
Yeah.
point.
That's pretty much my point on everything, is why not. By the way, the world's ending in about,
Oh!
1, 2, 3, 4 days. World's ending in 4 days, apparently.
Well, Tris, I hope you stocked up.
No, I didn't actually, because my intention is really just to do all the coke I can and fuck until my heart's content.
And try shrooms for the first time.
Yeah, and try shrooms and LSD and DMT. And by the way, for anyone that's listening, no, I'm not serious about that whatsoever. I would never go near any of those things.
What's the Canadian equivalent to the FBI? I don't know.
CSIS, actually.
CSIS, alright.
CSIS. It's generally the, it's actually the, what's the word, combination of NSA, FBI, CIA, all in one. CSIS, I think, stands for Canadian Secret Intelligence Service, or alternatively, Canadian Security Intelligence Service. Actually, I'm gonna look that up just to be, like, absolutely certain.
Alright, whatever. Well, CSIS won't come after you.
CSIS wouldn't come after me anyway. They probably have bigger fish to fry, all things considered.
He's doing 8 types of drugs.
CSIS. CSIS is Canadian Security Intelligence Service. Sorry, I was wrong.
Those who like to feel sorry, you can have your information corrected.
What the fuck?
What?
Nothing.
No, share.
Um,
I must want to poke you with a stick.
Well, apparently one of their bases is here in Montreal, and I actually didn't know that. I thought that their base was in Ottawa? Now I'm confused.
Well,
maybe Google Maps is just giving me a run.
maybe because they maybe have multiple bases.
Oh, well, that's actually quite possible.
Which I would never understand.
I'm actually not going to say, I'm not going to say this entire story, but I'll leave out a lot of points. But during 9/11, my father knew someone that owns a brewery somewhere in Canada. I'm not going to say where. But apparently during 9/11, one of the, the head of the entire brewery, he was called in his office, and so he picked up his phone and he's like, "Hey, what's up?" And the voice on the phone said, "We need you to evacuate your entire building." And the guy's like, "Well, why do you need me to do that?" And their exact response was, "Because you're on top of one of our headquarters." So apparently they had a headquarters of this agency underneath their building, and literally no one knew it.
Wow.
And I hope that me not saying the location and everything like that actually helps out whoever it is that might one day listen to this. And I hope I don't get in trouble.
You won't get in trouble. You didn't say it.
That's true. I didn't actually, I didn't mention any actual names or agencies or anything like that, so, yeah.
Well, no one can say anything, and if they do come after you, you can just plead the fifth.
No, I can't, because the fifth doesn't actually exist here. Wait,
then whatever the hell the equivalent is.
Maya shakes her head no.
That's because whenever I say I'm pleading the fifth, you guys are like, you can't do that, you're Canadian.
We do have,
something equivalent to that.
I have.
We do have the right to silence, but we don't have the Fifth Amendment.
My bad.
We do, however, have all other awesome things, which is, free healthcare.
It's not free, it's universal.
Okay, fine, not free, universal, whatever.
No, it's free. You just want to say universal.
Well,
considering you pay it through your taxes, it's not exactly free.
Well, yeah, we pay through our taxes, but at the same time, it's better to...
It's definitely not proportional to the medical costs that you may incur.
Exactly,
yes.
exactly. I mean, my sister fucking went to the hospital for a fucking week. You know how much she ended up costing?
I can guess.
$62,000.
Yeah, I know. When my cousin had her appendix out in the States, it cost them like $70,000. She was in the hospital for 2.5 days.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. Honestly, Vince, you guys need to fucking step up your fucking healthcare system.
Hey, don't talk to me. I'm a hit to this country. What are you talking about? Actually, I would love to go to Spain for medical care, because apparently they have a lot cheaper.
Then fucking move here, you bastard.
What do you think I'm gonna do one day? I don't like it here. I don't know. I just can't stand it here. But over there, it's just semi-different. It's like a better version. Kind of
I actually find it really amusing in a lot of ways that a lot of the intelligent Americans that I know, in fact, those are really the only ones I associate with, a lot of the intelligent Americans that I've ever met always say that they just want to move to Canada.
I want to move. I want to move out of this country in general. I don't care where I go. Well, I don't want to go to Africa. That's one thing.
Don't go to Africa. Don't go to Indonesia. Don't go to Korea.
I don't want to go to any. I don't want to go to. Oh, I would love to go to Asia to visit, but I don't want to live there mainly because I would have to.
Going to Japan wouldn't be that bad.
Yeah, but because it's a completely different culture than I'm raised, and it would feel so imbalanced. Like I would need someone to ease myself in. I'm not really into Japanese culture, so a lot of the things I would see would really offset me.
You know what really fucks me over in the sense of mentality when it comes to Japan? Have you ever heard of cat cafes?
Not really. We only have 2 minutes left, so you might want to speed this up.
For the love of fuck. Okay, cat cafes are generally cafes where you go in, there are a whole shit ton of cats, and you pay to pet cats.
Brilliant!
Yeah, apparently they opened one in Montreal, and I'm not too happy about it.
Why?
I don't know.
You want to go pet a cat? Oh.
Dude, I have a cat.
I know. You want another cat? I'm sorry. I
don't want to pay money to get tea and pet a cat.
Well,
if I want to get tea and pet a cat, I'll just fucking make tea here and pet my fucking cat. Like, seriously.
Why do some people don't have a cat?
Well, for the people that don't have a cat, you're fucking lonely fucks and you deserve to fucking die a horrible, slow death.
I don't have a cat.
I know you don't have a cat. Well, I suppose I should rephrase that. In the next episode.
Yes, we have a minute left.
Yeah, well, goodbye, everybody.
See y'all later. Trust never meant anything.
What are you talking about? Yes, I did.
Nothing. See y'all later.